Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Then Jesus asked the disciples, what things? Then they opened up. They said, they opened up all the problems that they were going through. The problems they shared with Jesus was about himself. The things about Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people. And how our chief priests and leaders handed him over to be condemned to death and crucified him. But we had hope that he was the one to redeem Israel. Yes, and besides all this, it is now the third day since these things took place. Moreover, some women of our group astounded us. They were at the tomb early this morning. And when they did not find his body there, they came back and told us that they had indeed seen a vision of angels who said that he was alive. Some of those who were with us went to the tomb and found it just as the women had said, but they did not see him. So this is what they shared with him. In fact, when these disciples were giving a long sharing, Jesus was listening. Jesus was attentive. In fact, they were talking about Jesus. They didn't know that they are talking to Jesus. Jesus knew the whole story by heart. Jesus knew the whole story which they shared with Jesus better than they know themselves. Better than they knew, Jesus knew the situation better than them. But in spite of knowing everything in detailed way, still Jesus did not stop them from sharing. Jesus was so patient enough to listen to all the sharings that they did, though Jesus knew them, better than they themselves know. My dear brothers and sisters, Jesus knows all our problems, but he wants us to share with him. Jesus knows everything in detailed way, but he wants us to open up. When you open up our problems and sharings, our pain and rejection, every pain that we are going through, and share it in front of Jesus and cry in front of him. Even if you feel like crying, cry. And then the healing takes place in your body. It is like the dialysis. The dialysis process, you may know. If a dialysis patient comes to the hospital and go through the dialysis process, their blood, impure blood, is taken out of the body and allow the blood to go through a machine, and the machine purifies the blood and gives back to them. That is called dialysis. The same way, we have loads of rejection, loneliness, pain, sorrow, depression, agony, and stress, anxiety. We bring it out in front of Jesus. We give it to Jesus, and Jesus purifies it and gives back to us. Then we get the memories without wound. We had the memories with wounds and we gave it to Jesus, and Jesus purifies it and gives back to us, and we get the memories without wounds. And that is what we call inner healing. My dear brothers and sisters, from today, if you have any wounds that you are going through, tough time about your personal life, find out some time in every day. Go to a lonely place, maybe in your bedroom, maybe somewhere else. Take a small, beautiful picture of Jesus, and then look at the face of Jesus and share all your problems with Jesus. If you have become emotional, let the emotion take control. If you feel like crying, cry in the presence of God, but share every problem that you go through in front of Jesus. Jesus will purify it. The more you share, the more you are healed, the more you are purified. The more you share, the more the details you share in front of Jesus, the more the healing taking place in your inner wounds. Your life will be different after that. You will see, you will no more cry thinking about your wounds. You will no more be hurt thinking about your wounds. No more you will feel the pain. The sting of the pain will be taken away, because the Lord has already healed you. And this is what we call inner healing. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.